today is my 4-month dreadlock update, and I'm also going to be sharing with you how I wash my new dreads, and so definitely stick around for that information as well. So I have definitely been experiencing some shrinkage with my dreadlocks. Maybe I am going to try to put a picture in of how the length was when I first did them, maybe right here, hopefully. But if not, I will definitely say when I first made my dreadlocks with the twist and rip method. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. I go step by step from how I sectioned my hair, how I actually did the twist and rip. I did everything on my own. It took a few days, took quite a while actually. Sectioning took quite a while, but it was well worth it instead of having to go and pay an absolute stranger to do something on your hair that's going to last years and years. So definitely go check that out. But I would say it was probably around here, the length. So right now, the dreadlocks are about here, where, I have the feather paintbrush tips. I don't have them blunted just yet. I don't know if I'll do that, but so the dreads start about here, which is quite, quite a lot. And I made my dreads fairly thin, not thick. So that's a lot considering they're not thick dreads as well. And then the ones in the back are even shorter. So I do have some that are just these little nubs. So those have shrunk quite a bit. And I think that's because they just rub naturally constantly as I'm wearing clothes, and it had been winter time, so I had hats on, and so it definitely tangles up a lot better and gets that real good dread effect. And the ones in the back are definitely gnarly and knobby. Let's see if I can show you. See that? And they're super soft, and they have this really nice matted feeling. So this is going to be a really beautiful dread, I think. So it's just real. This is okay. So this is one that was 2 and congoed, and now I am working with it to get these to join, and it's going pretty well. But that is definitely the most crazy dread I have. So yeah. Let me show you. I definitely am going through the crazy messy stage, but it's a perfect time of year for it. For the first 3 months it was winter, and I primarily wore a hat, and now it's still kind of chilly, so I can wear a hat or wear them back and it's fine. I definitely am going through like this crazy knotty, popping out stage, here. The ones that are closer to my head are dreading up a lot faster because, like I said, they're brushing constantly and rubbing constantly along my face or when I sleep, and so these are tending to dread a little quicker. This one is my favorite. This one is fully a nice thick round dread. This is really nice, this one, and it's really hard to see. Let's see if I can get closer, don't mind me. See that? It's coming out really, really nice. That's my favorite one. So one of the things that I will recommend if you're thinking about dreading your hair is a tip that I had found online on YouTube, and I only saw it in one video, so I definitely want to repeat it, is make yourself a part. So even though you're going to do the grid when you're sectioning, make sure you have at least one part, at which point you can later on, I can still kind of get this to go over here and do whatever with it and pull it all back and not show the part. but it has been such a tremendous help when I need to go out to making sure that it looks neat and kind of hidden in the messy stage. And it's just helped style it tremendously. So I definitely recommend, even when you're doing the grid, at least to put one straight line back on the side that you part your hair, because it just made life a lot easier than just having everything in a grid. So that is my number one tip. So besides a ton of shrinkage, hence my my title, so I had at least 5 or 6 inches of shrinkage, maybe 5, and I'm in the messy stage, and I definitely have these, you know, bumps and stuff. They're really maturing nicely. Some of them are very thin, and I might attach them together to make a little bit of a thicker dread, but I'm not sure yet. One thing I want to touch base on, as I said before, is how I shampoo my dreads and give you information of how often I wash my hair as well. I have just recently washed my hair yesterday, and I wash my hair every 7 to 9 days. And what I use to wash my hair, I tried a few things and nothing was really doing the trick, and I didn't get a foam clean feeling. And also it stripped a lot of products stripped my scalp and and made it itchy. I'm gonna do another video on what I used to get rid of dry, itchy scalp in the beginning months of my dreads, because it was the thing that I used was really, really helpful. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel to get that video, because it is an amazing product. But for the shampoo wise, I use the simplest thing and it is amazing. I found this at my local vitamin shop, and we use this as soap, regular soap in my family. It's an Ayurvedic soap from India, and it's called Chandrika. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it lathers really well. It's made in India, and it smells like an Indian soap. It smells amazing to me, but I'm not sure if it smells amazing to everybody. It's a green soap like this. It's super inexpensive. It costs $1.25 or $1.50. Oh my God, I love it. But it lathers really well. So what I do is I wet my hair, and I literally take the soap in my hand and just rub it like this, flip up my hair, rub it, and rub it. It lathers up really well. I just really get in there, get my scalp, and it washes out amazingly. No residue, no itchy scalp, nothing. And so I've been using this for the last 2 to 3 months. Definitely after the first month I started using this, and I have no complaints. I'm not going to switch. It's just been really well. I found this at a local vitamin shop. You can probably find it at Whole Foods or whatever. And this is what it looks like. Very inexpensive, and I absolutely love the smell. The smell doesn't stay in your hair anyway, but it's great, and it's a great lathering product. And yeah, it says made in India, prepared from genuine herbal extracts and high quality vegetable oils. So it's also animal cruelty free and animal product free, all that good stuff. So that's my update. I'm going to show you the back of my hair so that you can see the dreads in the back. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And what would you like to know about my dreads? And if there's any tips or tricks that I could give you, ask below. I will definitely answer those questions. So I am going to turn around now so that you see my hair. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see that. Anyway, cheers. Have an amazing spring and summer if you're in the northern hemisphere, and have a wonderful winter if you're in the southern hemisphere. And I will see you soon. Cheers.